Hi, and welcome to Underground Video Network Behind a Counter. Michael here. Is with me as always is Richard.
Hey.
In this episode, we're going to talk about a big death in the comic book industry.
Right, and then we also have some trailer previews.
Yeah, a lot of trailers came out in the past few weeks, and we've also got a convention we'd like to mention coming up.
Stay tuned.
So the big news in comic books right now is Fantastic Four.
Right, it was something else.
Yeah, it's been hyped and teased for the past few months that one of the Fantastic Four was going to die, and it was finally announced.
Yeah, and it came out and it was bagged, sort of like the Superman style.
Yeah.
Great 90s flashback.
Yeah, for those who didn't want to ruin their copy by opening it, as everybody, spoiler alert, it was Johnny Storm.
Right.
The Fantastic...
Maybe.
The Human Torch. I opened mine. First of all, I like to touch on, like Richard said, they bagged it. Look, I didn't have a problem with the bagging, but if you're going to rip off the death of Superman with the bag, give the reader some incentive. I opened it up expecting, like, okay, it's like the death of Superman. I opened it up expecting armband, a little newspaper clipping, a little mini poster. Nothing.
Nothing. No. There was supposed to be a chase cover, though.
Yeah,
chase
covers.
Yeah, where you had to buy like 1,000 to get it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't.
Really, at this point, does anybody care about a comic book character dying?
They all die.
They all die.
I mean, and then they like come back.
Yeah.
Or they don't really die. They get sent through time or something stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman. Yeah.
and like we said, spoiler alert. They tooted that Fantastic Four member was going to die, yet we didn't see him die.
No.
It's all
The last panel.
Yeah, off camera.
And he's just being attacked by a bunch of those horde monster things.
Yeah, by a nihilist, the Annihilus wave.
Yeah.
I mean, the one nice little scene in the book was, showing Ben getting a little emotional about it, but.
I mean, he had to make his last stand because he had to close the portal.
Yeah.
But then, in this month's previews, did you look at the Super Soldier? Something to do with the negative zone?
Yeah.
Oh my
guess
God.
we're going to run into. Yeah. But yeah, the big comic news, Fantastic Four died, or the Human Torch died in Fantastic Four.
And then,
don't care.
But the following week we get an announcement of now who's going to replace him already.
Yeah, they're already showing covers of Anti-Venom. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that's not Anti-Venom. That's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
And a costume that looks a lot like Anti-Venom.
Yeah, white. The whole Fantastic Four color scheme changed to white. I don't know.
Too little. Don't care. I love the Fantastic Four book. I've been reading the Fantastic Four for a long time. I thought the last year or so run was fantastic.
Oh,
they went back to the old. One of the best. They went back to the old school science fiction family. Oh, it was great. And then this.
Yeah, I know. It seems like a letdown more than really, because I was disappointed.
Yeah. It's like finding out your incredibly beautiful supermodel prom date has to be at home by 10 o'clock. I was that much let down by it.
And then, of course, we move on. Then they start all over.
Yeah.
500 and whatever. Now we're back to number one.
Yeah, something else we needed to touch on the show was if there's any at all comic book industry people out there, knock it off with the numbering.
And stop bouncing back and forth. I mean, I want to bring up DC. 900 of Action Comics coming out. To me, this is probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And they're showing this off as as being
this is 900.
They've had 900 of these books.
Yes.
So keep Fantastic Four going at 500.
Yeah,
and some.
don't start
Thor's starting over.
Thor's starting over for like the second or third time.
Yeah, we just went back to the 600s. I mean, just because they got like a 600th issue, ooh, we can bring this out.
Yeah.
It's just
again, to the comic book industry people, number ones don't mean anything to us anymore. Back in the early 80s and 90s. There was a surge of number one. We were all about the number ones, but we don't care anymore. We want a continuous story. Just knock it off. For people like me who are very anal and has OCD about our books, I hate having to look for Captain America Volume 4. No, wait a minute. Volume 4 from 2010. Knock it off. Is it that hard? Captain America 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 500. It's not that difficult.
I mean, even Marvel started upon the old Atlas timely numbering, you know?
Yes.
I mean,
And we've already seen Marvel's little bit of a failure with it when it came to the Ultimate Spider-Man
Ultimate,
books. They went up to 100 something, decided, well, we're not going to do Ultimate Spider-Man no more. We're going to do Ultimate Comics, a big, broad, encapsulating of the Ultimates books, 1, 2, 3, and then they realized we kind of screwed up. Let's go back. Wait a minute. If we ended at 152 and we did 5 books, so that means we're at 157. Let's make the next one 158 and really confuse the readers. I had no idea what I was. Wait a minute.
And then
was
another
that a
death.
miniseries?
And then another death. I mean,
and then another. Oh. Yes, that's the other. Thank you for the great, perfect segue. That's the other big news in the comic book right now is that I hate how they're advertising it too. They're advertising it as the death of Spider-Man. It's not the death of Spider-Man. It's the death of Ultimate Spider-Man. Don't do that to the readers.
Yeah. Get everybody confused.
Because right now, I'm really enjoying the Amazing Spider-Man run.
Oh yeah, it's
Love it. The Parker luck has finally made a turn for the better. Stuff's happening. That's great. I hope they keep it that way for a while.
it almost makes up for all the retrofitting.
Yes.
Almost.
Don't give him a hard life just because it's easier to write. Knock it off. But I was really enjoying that run, and then I read in like a previous book, The Death of Spider-Man, and I went, well,
how many people dies, you know?
yeah. And then I got a little more in depth into it. It's like it's not even Amazing Spider-Man.
It's-
Our universe. It's Ultimate Spider-Man. It's like how hard
Yeah.
This is nothing against the writers and artists out there. You guys have
They write some good stories. I mean, the
Great
Ultimate
stories.
Spider-Man was a good,
Yeah.
solid run. It's just
This is all management stuff. The numbering, the bad
marketing.
advertising, the marketing. Damn you, Disney. Damn you. It just, knock it off. Listen to your fans. I know it's horrible, go to a message board once in a while. Listen to your fans.
But that's all because, now we're having these big movies.
Yeah.
And this has to do with getting the general populace to buy the comics.
Yeah, it's like everybody's being introduced to all these movies. Now we want to pull them into the books, so we better, pretty much screw the people who've been buying them for 30 years. Let's get those new people in.
Yeah. Well, movies are coming out.
There's a lot of movies. It just seems like the past month there's been a slew of comic book preview movies.
Yeah, well, trailers are coming out because of that little event they had last weekend.
Yeah, there was something about a week. Wait, what was it? I was misled. I saw Super in the title of it, and I turned to
It
it.
had nothing to do with Superman.
Super Bowl for soccer? No, football.
Football.
Yeah, but
Big scale.
evidently there was a big game, but it was like a.
It's all for the trailer. Or
It's all for
the
the good commercials. Yeah.
And then there was 2 great trailers.
There was 2 great trailers. The big one, Captain America. What did you think of the Captain
It was
America
great
trailer?
to see the Red's skull. It just
Yes.
makes me want to see this even more. And I'm taking my dad to go see this.
Yeah. Chris Evans really won me over in the previews. I got the chance. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen pictures on the internet of him in the costume. He did.
He looks it.
He looks it. He really did. He bulked. He did.
And see the shield.
And to see the shield flying and showing him going through the air. The trailer itself was fantastic. If you get a chance to, I don't know if you've seen it yet. If you get a chance, I think YouTube still got it. I can't say the name of it, but there was a movie a while back by the guys of South Park, Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Okay.
Team America.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who's watched Team America, you know the theme song I'm talking about. They did an amalgamation of that theme song with the Captain America trailer.
Oh, wow.
It was better. It made it. It's like, it's just like that was awesome. The other big trailer during the Super Bowl was Thor. I was a little let down, but only because.
And there's been so much out on Thor already.
Yeah, we like a month ago it was.
I mean, the Comic-Con week stuff was,
we had a 5-minute, damn near trailer of Thor that showed just some awesome stuff.
And I'm still ready for this. This is.
So am I. But the only thing is, though, the people again, marketing.
Right.
The people who put the Thor trailer together, they knew that 5-minute clip had been hovering around the internet. Give us something that made it worthwhile. We got another 30-second trailer.
Yeah, that's just
of stuff we've seen on the internet 100 times before. It was.
But it's for the the populace who does not do that.
Exactly.
And they're getting them to go see this. And, they're marketing a god. I mean,
oh, yeah.
I mean, this is going to be hard. I mean, get normal people who might not know of the superhero Thor.
Yeah, Thor, not as well known as your Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. It's still a big gun in the Marvel Universe, but not, like you said, to the general population. It was a good preview. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, the trailer was awesome, but...
I think it really stands out. I mean, this is going to work. And then there's also hearing, that Nick Fury's going to be in it. It helps out, too. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's side notes that he's going to be in everything.
Everything, yeah. So. Sam Jackson's dance card is pretty much booked until they make a Squirrel Girl movie. And
that's soon.
That'll be soon, yeah.
That's actually on Nickelodeon or something. Or no, it can't be Nickelodeon. It's got to be on Disney
Disney XD. Disney.
Okay.
Speaking of which, we was talking about, the big names that people know, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman. Real quick, wanted to announce that they have officially announced a new actor for the new Superman reboot, Henry Cavill, who, honestly, I Googled him. He was in The Tudors.
He's got the looks. That's about
He's got the looks. Yeah. Check appeal. Yeah.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Wait and see what happens. I liked Brandon Routh. I'm still an avid Brandon Routh defender. It wasn't his fault.
No.
The poor guy, it wasn't his fault. The movie wasn't. It didn't suck. Scene with the space shuttle was awesome, but Super Stalker, I'm looking at that. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I in a perfect world, I would have rather seen Brandon Routh in the new movie, like these two guys flip-flop, which I read online. It was supposed to have been that way.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill was supposed to have been in Returns, and the producers.
I don't think he was available to film it or something.
Yeah, maybe he was busy with The Tudors.
Okay.
Other news, no trailer yet.
No.
But other big news going around the internet is that we've actually got some stills from the new Spider-Man movie.
Right. A lot of these are on Marvel site and some are leaked.
Some are leaked. Yeah, they're very rough. You know, I mean, it's like the stunt costumes. Andrew Garfield, who people know from The Social Network, is the new Spider-Man.
Right.
I think he looks great. It wasn't until after I saw 2 or 3 pictures that I made the connection who it was, because all the pictures were kind of. Here's
the first one. Okay.
I liked it. You know,
it worked.
It works. You know, he's skinny, lanky. You know, he's got the downtrodden teen look to him. The thing that always bothered me about this and the previous Spider-Man movies, Peter Parker is a broke ass college kid. What's that material? It might not have translated over well into the movie medium. Show me some spandex. Show me a kid who had to go to the bargain barn to buy, some rolls of fabric. I buy that.
Or sweats.
Yeah. I'd even believe the old Parker with the paper bag over his head. But you're telling me some kid that's living in his aunt's attic is going out and buying this space-age Polar with the raised and the super... How did he do that? Did he take rubber and... But still, it looks good.
Right. And then this photo.
I didn't know Kid Rock. What is he doing to Kid Rock? What did Kid Rock ever do to Spider-Man? Well, what is Kid Rock doing to Spider-Man? Yeah, see, these are some action shots leaked. They're a little rough, like this one. Wow. That's ultimate. That's deep right there. I'm done. Wow, what was...
I hope they do digital effects on top of this. Oh.
Yeah, it's nice to know that they're going with the organic web shooters. Oh, okay, I can't end on that. Yeah, moving on. We erased that.
Okay, now next month, S.P.A.C.E is going to be taking place. I'm going to announce it a little early because our next episode will probably take place the week after. So we want to make sure everybody knows March the 19th and 20th is Columbus, Ohio, is S.P.A.C.E, and this is the Small Press Alternative Comic Expo. And can't remember what year this is. I just lost it. I think it's the 11th, but I'm not sure. But this is something else. We've been there the last couple years. We're going to be there this year again. We're going to do a lot of coverage like we have in the years past. But we're also going to do something a little different this year. We will probably be streaming live from the convention itself. We'll have some time set up, like 1 o'clock or something. Just use that as an example. So you have to tune in during that time. Watch us, see what's going on at S.P.A.C.E. If you're out in Chicago for the CE2E, tune in around that time. Watch us what we're doing at S.P.A.C.E. because we'll be broadcasting live. So
and just think about how much fun that's going to be. We screw it up on tape. Imagine this live.
And then we're going to invite a lot of the different artists and guests at the show pop in. Maybe we'll do some interviews live. Hopefully we'll have our normal interviews live too. And then we're going to have some coverage of the different panels. And then stop by our table also because we will have 2 comics out, or 2 mini comics out. Cosmic Zoo number 0 and number 1 will be debuting there. And we might have another book that's still almost done. And then we're going to have some other stuff. And then we'll have some DVDs and stuff like that. So,
we throw out the swag. I mean, when this is all you bring to the table, you gotta bring some free stuff.
Right.
Yeah. To any of the creators and artists that are going to be there at S.P.A.C.E, remember, we're going to be live, and we're going to put the mic right in your face. That mic, not this. I'll be in your face too with the mic, but be ready. We're coming for you. See you then.
Later.